Hello, welcome to my keto on the go eating show. I didn't have time to eat while I was at work today, so I went to the grocery store, got some fun things for Valentine's Day, and now I'm officially eating. I got myself a Carbmaster yogurt, the Black Forest cake, 80 calories, 2 grams of sugar, 9 protein. It actually comes out to 4 carbs, I believe. 6 carbs. So, be mindful of these. I wouldn't have more than one a day. So good, though. Okay, I made myself a spinach, ranch, avocado, sharp cheddar, cherry tomato salad. And I am eating it with sardines. I like sardines. I like a variety. I know some of you are doing the keto carnivore, which I don't know if I could do keto carnivore. I'm planning on doing this for the long haul. I'm just staying keto this time. There might be bumps in the road. There might be days where I don't do my best, but I'm going to focus on just sticking with it. You never know what's going to come up in your life that's going to throw you off your way of eating, but I'm only ever going to let it be that moment. Working on not cheating. For me, I feel like these big, beautiful salads they're better than carbs. They're better than bread. They're better than pasta. They're better than all of those things. My friend was telling me, he works for the Franz bread company, that they've come up with a Franz keto bread. I haven't really been doing wheat, but I'm curious. Since I ran into him today. So I may try a loaf. Some people might not like sardines, but I love them. I get the boneless, skinless, and I really enjoy sardines. Something about them I crave. I think there's a possibility that when I was a kid, that was something that my dad ate. Because I just remember him opening some sort of can of fish as a kid and me being into it. I also remember my mom eating avocados and me being really into it. My child is picky, but I'm hoping one day he'll be more open to some of these fun, delicious things. I feel like picky eating is something mental. It's not really in the taste. When I was really little, I didn't like chicken. I didn't like peanut butter. Off and on, I had issues with peanut butter. Mm. I'm sardine to love these. I feel like you could do something really interesting with sardines, like making sardine cakes or something like that, mixing them up with something. I don't know why I like them. I do think it might be nostalgia. I think most people would be grossed out by it. But, just trying to give you guys ideas. You could open a can of tuna with this. You could open a can of chicken. You could cut up some lunch meat. You could fry a chicken breast. I like weird things like Spam and Vienna sausages. And there's salty broth. I got myself a peach tea here. A sugar-free peach tea that comes from a packet. My cup says, this wine tastes like I'm not going to work tomorrow. I get them from the dollar store and I seriously love them. I broke my Love's Shoes one, so I need to get a new one. Mm. Mm. I just went and bought a bunch of avocados, more spinach. I bought Brussels sprouts. I have a cabbage, a bell pepper, a bunch of romaine lettuce. And I'm going to make myself go through the majority of my groceries before I shop again. I keep buying stuff before I'm out. But so today is Valentine's Day. This is my first loving meal of the day. And I'm planning on making myself the cream cheese pancakes. I think I'm going to make the cream cheese crepes. There's cinnamon. You make cinnamon butter to smear on the inside of them. I'm going to possibly make a keto pudding to put inside of them. Or like a whipped cream cheese frosting. Something. I'm going to make myself cheesecake. I'm going to make myself bacon, sausage. And probably, I haven't had any berries. Actually, this would go inside a crepe really good. Just put some yogurt inside of a crepe. I'm going to come up with some kind of filling. And so I'm making this big breakfast thing. I'm going to I'm going to make bacon, sausage, pancakes, crepes, a little bit of berries, just because Mostly for my son. Oh, I bought strawberries. That's what I'm doing, is fresh berries. And I plan on I saw this thing on Facebook that said people are making pancake platters. So I'm just going to make this gorgeous pancake platter with crepes, some berries. I'm going to do the bacon, the sausage. I'm going to devil some eggs. I'm going to do all these things so that I have this massive breakfast platter with a cheesecake. And I'm just going to live off of that stuff for this weekend. It's going to be my Valentine's present to myself to have pancakes ready, crepes ready, bacon ready, sausage ready, all of these breakfast items that I can just go into the fridge and say, I'm having a deviled egg with a pancake, a piece of bacon, and just have my, it'll be a one day of prep for a weekend worth of food. And I usually drive a lot on the weekend for Uber. And Saturday I usually have my son, and I think we're just going to veg out and kind of enjoy each other. I'm undecided as to whether or not I'm going to get a sitter this weekend. I think I kind of want to hang out with him and skip it this weekend and just enjoy each other. Because it's Valentine's Day. And he's my only Valentine at this point. I don't mind this filming angle. I hope you guys like it. I didn't even pay attention to where my thing is at. I wonder if it's gonna upload upside down and I'm gonna be like, oh well. I've never tried filming with it like this and seeing if it works. I guess we'll see. Because usually I have the phone the other direction. And I didn't realize that I was filming possibly upside down. I guess we'll see. I've gotten down to a weird combination of yogurt, sardines, and tea. A little bit weird. Pick up some of this avocado and dressing off of here. I feel like I have a really unique palate. But I'm trying to give people ideas. I think I'm full. Yeah. I'm done with that for right now. It's so weird. My appetite went down really drastically today because all I had was my coffee while I was at work all day. For whatever reason, I've been intermittent fasting on accident. Because usually what happens is, I'm driving Uber, I get really hungry, and I have a small dead spot, so I just go and hurry and film my thing and eat. But today it was so just one after the next that I didn't have time. And so anytime I had a hunger pain, I just drank some more of my coffee. And it went away. So I've been accidentally coffee fasting, I guess, fat fasting. Not going completely without substance, but just my coffee. Now, some may say I wouldn't eat those yogurts if I were you. They still have sugar in them. This or that, but I personally feel like, one, you gotta have treats in order to enjoy life. This is not a journey of restriction. This is a journey of modification. For me, when I'm eating a high carbohydrate diet of cookies and chips and ice cream and bread and pasta and just eating whatever I want, I'm growing. And I'm growing at a pretty fast rate. And when I immediately give up those things, I start shrinking and I stop being bloated and my skin improves and I become mentally happier. And over months and months and months, I get skinnier. And so it becomes this worthwhile thing. Some people eat keto or low carb and they feel this need to just be so gun ho and it's got to be fast and they've just got to get this weight off in a timely manner or I don't know. I don't know what the process is, but for me, it's not fun to lose weight if I'm not enjoying it. And I am a big food person. I love certain things. And so like if I'm going to give up ice cream, which I can't do the low carb ice cream, I can't do low carb ice cream bars, I can't do the half a pint of ice cream, the whatever's in them, I have no self-control. If I buy popsicles that are I can buy the popsicles, I cannot buy the cream popsicles and I cannot buy the I don't know what it's called. I can't remember. You get it at it's called Halo. Okay. And the reason I can't buy that stuff is because that pint, which is intended to be I think 4 servings, always is 1 serving. I always end up eating the whole entire thing and I have no self-control with it. They have sugar-free ice cream at Baskin Robbins. I have no self-control with it. The ice cream bars, I have no self-control with it. So I can't buy those things. The yogurt, I'll eat one and I'm fine. They're not so over the top that I feel like I have to eat one yogurt after the next after the next. They don't trigger me like that. So I can have them. I also like the fact that there's cultures in it. So it's a probiotic. So I like that it has a probiotic. I like that it's a little bit of dessert. It's something creamy. Like the vanilla one, that would work perfect for inside of a crepe with some strawberries as like a vanilla pudding. And you don't have to eat the whole yogurt in one setting if you're not wanting that much carbs. You can go for half if you have that self-control. One yogurt's good and I'm fine with it. I do like the Quest bars as treats and I do like the Quest cookies. Those are like my 3 things. And there are certain treats that you can make that are really beneficial for your weight loss. Like the cheesecake I'm going to make today. It's a good cheesecake and it will last me for a little while and I will be so happy with it. It's going to be amazing. And it's the egg fast cheesecake. I'm going to make the egg fast deviled eggs. I'm going to make the egg fast pancakes. I'm going to make the egg fast crepes. And I'm just going to have all of these things that are really good for my weight loss this weekend. Now, granted, I'm not going to egg fast, but I love using the egg fast recipes. And so by making those things, it will just make me more successful this weekend. You can egg fast, and it works really good, but like I said, I like to live, and this journey is much more about being happy than about being perfect. And so there's different low carb groups and there's different scenarios where people will attack you for eating a carrot or they will get upset with you for eating some peas or they will tell you not to have the strawberries or the berries, which I agree with on some level. Like the strawberries and the berries are a treat not to be had all the time because you can go overboard with them. That's why I usually buy them frozen so that I can just pull out 2 strawberries, a few berries, a few raspberries just for that moment. If you have a whole container of strawberries, you're going to feel obligated to eat it. And so that's something you have to be mindful of. Now, granted, I don't really buy carrots. I do have a bag of frozen peas in the freezer, and I take a few tablespoons out and throw them on a salad. I really don't think that's going to hurt me. However, they're saying basically don't make peas a staple of your low carb diet because it's higher in sugar. But I feel like as far as vegetables go, I never really have a problem with gaining from vegetables. The things that I'm going to have a problem with are likely the low carb breads or the low carb tortillas or eating too many nuts. But the thing of it is I really I don't have nuts every day. I only have nuts sporadically because I am likely going to go overboard on them. those are the things, like, it's also best if you're buying a small package of nuts versus when you have a big, huge bag, you might go a little crazy with them, you know? If you're the type of person that feels like you are going to go overboard, measure it out ahead of time. Come up with the portion so that you're not eating from the bag. Those kind of things are important. But for me, this is a journey. It's a long journey, and it's one that I've been on multiple times. I love eating low carb. It is not a punish to me in any way, shape, or form. I love it. I love what it does to my body. I love what it does to my mind. I love what it does to my happiness. I love the way it simplifies my life and my choices. Because when I'm eating those other things, it's just a free for all. And I am dealing with the fact that usually when I'm eating sugar, I can't stop. I can't stop with the proper amount of cookies or ice cream or whatever it may be. And the likelihood of me getting diabetes down the road is really high because I have a sugar problem for sure. But when I give up sugar, I do so well. And I'm happier. That's the biggest thing for me. Some of the things I don't do that some of you might do is I don't do any sugar-free candy. I will not eat anything with sugar alcohols in it for the most part. You might get a little bit of sugar alcohols in like some of those nutrition bars, but I don't ever buy sugar-free candy. I don't, because I don't have self-control with it, and you're going to end up with the gas, and it will trigger me to eat real candy. If I get sugar-free candy, it will trigger me to eat real candy. It will. And then I end up bloated from the sugar-free candy and eating the real candy, and so I don't buy sugar-free candy. If I want a dessert, it has to be very specific, and it needs to be something that will help me lose weight. Like an egg fast cheesecake is the number one thing that I lean on. Egg fast cheesecake, egg fast ice cream, egg fast custard, those things, I do well with them, and I don't crave them. I don't overeat them, so I love them. Thank you guys so much for watching. I normally don't ramble on after eating, but I thought I had some things on my mind and I would share them. I am going to share the breakfast. I'm not going to share every step of making it, but what I'll do is I'll share the breakfast and then I will share the recipes in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Keep low carbing. I hope I'm motivating you. I hope you're just feeling like you have somebody to lean on each day for ideas, for friendship, for whatever it is. I really am loving this. I feel like I'm on top of it. I'm feeling good. And so, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Oh, here's my Valentine's pants. Bye.